into it. Availability of capital. I think Big Bro here actually, um, Azan, he actually make mention of that as well. Like, okay, fine, how to generate funds, and he provide a solution in his own view. Like, okay, there are some places we can get loan, bond, and all these things. Fine, it's normal. I just pray they are available where they are. So, I think my sister here actually make some citation into that as well. So the fifth factor is labor. Labor is on the labor market is also very, very important. You know, when you have goods, how do you go about selling it? How do you go about the what is it called, the distribution? So it is very, very important to look into that factor as well. And the next one is raw material. So that as well is also very, very important for us. You know, we as an entrepreneur, me myself, I'm an entrepreneur. I am involved in few two or three businesses. I'm into fashion fabrics, and I'm a farmer as well. I have rice farming up there. And okay, let me give us a few story about my um farm experience. I have fish farming, and somebody that is managing it for me, one of my boys there, is actually here. So I sold the business, and it's funny, just like Mr. Abib said, that I failed in that business. The business that Zainab is doing successfully, catfish farming, and that failed. And I sold the business, I put it in another. Even the person that bought the business is the former accountant general of Kwara State. You know, what actually happened then is what Mr. Habib was saying. You can put money in business, it doesn't mean anything and still fail. So when I realized that we did the first one, Olule, I did the second one. So I have to like, okay, fine. The best thing I could do about this thing is sell it and put my energy because I can't be everywhere. I'm managing my fashion fabrics. The rice farming is there. I have to put someone in there. I realized that probably maybe is a factor, or I just added another factor, spiritual factor. Maybe that's what's affecting me. I'm just joking about that. So, but you know, we think about, okay, I want to go into production of um drinks. And I said, okay, fine, I'm starting it here in London. And inshallah, by the time we launch it before this year to next year, we are going to launch it and we are going to be employing about 50 to 100 people in that company. So these are the time, I've been able to turn my fear about failure into strength. And I think, I don't know who to make mention of, okay, SS Taufik, confident. You have to be cocky and confident about yourself. I don't accept to failure. Whatever I do, I don't get it. I move on and so this is very, very important for us to look into. The last one is infrastructure. Infrastructure, we all know that is also a factor that actually that influence the entrepreneur. And some of the points under the infrastructure, we have the transportation, we have the electricity. I'm telling you that if there's good roads and good electricity, I'm very sure that most of us will be making it without even looking up to anybody. I'm talking about the people that are into digital marketing, and all these things. They need electricity. If they don't get it, we know how much they are selling gas or fuel in Nigeria. So these are the things. But coming back to us and getting out of that context of books. Now, let's listen to ourselves with open minded. Let's take the life simple a little bit. We are talking about factors, we are talking about this, we are talking about that. But from my own perspective, I believe that if you want to make it or you want to make money, you have to be ready to provide a solution. That's the key. And let me give you an example. Paracetamol company is selling throughout the world. They are providing solution to our headache. So you have to go and sit down and think of, okay, what kind of solution? For example, Gaddafi, I have to give my mechanic 18,000 yesterday. Either I like it or not, I must cough out that money and give it to him because I cannot change my oil myself. What is it doing to collect money from me? It's providing a solution. So if you are a farmer, you know definitely know that no matter how hard the country is, people are going to eat. You're providing solution to hunger. So shout out to all the farmers here, the entrepreneur and everybody. So and we greet our Aja, we recognize um your presence. So we need to be able to provide a solution. That is the only way that we can move forward as a youth, as a people. And I continue to pray that may Almighty Allah continue to make us progress in Kwara State. May Allah continue to make us progress in the Lord. And may God continue to bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless you.